Wow, you are in for a real treat today, as per usual. Welcome to the Random Green Channel. This is all free, folks. I'm not getting paid millions of dollars to make videos. So, I wanted to talk about JWs for doing all that work. And I know I've mentioned this in other videos, but with remakes and all that stuff that Hollywood does, and they get paid millions of dollars to do that, and reboots and stuff like that, I'll revisit again the JW teaching that you have to exert yourself when you're alive in order to get to the kingdom. But those individuals that say lived in the 7th century, they'll be brought back to life no matter what they did. So I realize 1,000 years to exert yourself to get to perfection and final tests and all that. But in order to get to the kingdom, you have to get there to have a chance. And these individuals that say live a good, clean, godly life, if they're not JWs, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're going to be in the new system you won't be in the new system. It doesn't matter what kind of life you live now. See, it doesn't add up to making any logical sense. There is no sense to it. I already discussed Romans 6:7. I could revisit that in another video just to do another remake of it. I mean, I could in a different way, a different variation of it. But you think about how ridiculous it is for someone to get to let's revisit it. When someone's bad, and there's nothing in the Bible that says it. It just says only a few people are in the narrow road of life, and only, and it talks about exert yourself vigorously. So if that's the case, then it doesn't make any sense. Exerting yourself vigorously, yes, of course. You know, However, you have to stay faithful to an organization. Living a godly life is not good enough. No, no, no. According to them, this is for the living. Now, the dead that committed vile things way back in over 1,000 years ago, they'll be fine. They'll be brought back to life. But if someone who does practice vile things and are living, of course, they're gone. But again, let's talk about someone that did vile things over 1,000 years ago, well over 1,000 years ago, well before, ancient times, 3,000 years ago, or even before the flood. So we're talking 4 or 5,000 years ago, individuals could have done something really vile. It doesn't matter; they died before the end, so they'll be fine. They died before the flood, so they'll be fine. This idea of dying before judgment is just absolutely asinine. You know, it. I'm not saying it's true or not true. The whole thing could be a farce. Could be wrong. Could have something wrong about it. You look at individuals that live a clean, godly life now. They're toast. They're gone because they didn't recognize a publishing company, a society, a secret society you weren't born in. So sorry, you're gone. No, it doesn't work that way. Anybody that thinks that this way is fear mongered, and they're flat out wrong. You're just flat out wrong if you think. I'm just going to come out and say it. You're flat out wrong if you think that if that's really what's going to happen. The kingdom, sure, it'll start, when it starts, but you're not going to convince me if you're not going to convince me to see, I don't know, the whole thing. Just at a loss for words how stupid it is. The teaching, the JW teaching about being, if you die right before the end, you'll be fine. So basically, it has nothing to do with living a godly life. It has nothing to do with, it's all about dying for it. Yeah. I can't imagine how a person could even think that's even even a good thing or even logical. There's no logical sense to it. It does not make zero. It makes zero sense, and because it's just a man-made teaching, it is. There's no biblical support for if you die before the end, you'll be fine. I mean, that's a man-made Watchtower Society teaching that says that you'll be brought back even if you didn't live a godly life. It's all right. Thanks a lot, folks, for watching this video, and you all have a good day.